Hi, everyone. It's Mrs. Mary. Welcome to Monday afternoon story time. I'm glad you could join me today. Let's start with our song. Everybody wave your hands. Everybody wave your hands, wave your hands, wave your hands. Everybody wave your hands. It's time to say hello. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands. It's time for story time. It's time for story time, everyone. I hope you're enjoying this beautiful day outside. I hope you can get out in the sunshine. Don't forget, if you're anywhere where there are lots of other people, to wear your mask and social distance. Don't get too close to people. But enjoy yourself. Enjoy being outside. So today we're going to read a story about a dog. How many of you have dogs? Raise your hand if you have a dog. I have a dog. And what color is your dog? Is your dog brown or black? Or my dog is black and white. Yes. And the story we're going to read today is about a dog who's black and white too. But my dog doesn't look like this dog, but it is a black and white dog. Okay, so now I'll show you the book. The book is called, you may have already seen it, Harry the Dirty Dog. And this is Harry when he's clean, and this is Harry when he's dirty. Yikes, he did get pretty dirty. We're going to find out how Harry got dirty and what he does on his morning. And this book is by Jean Zion, and it's illustrated by Margaret Bloy Graham. And we're reading this book with permission from HarperCollins. Harry, the Dirty Dog. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello, Megan. Okay, there's Harry, and it looks like he found a brush, and he's taking it with him. I wonder what he's going to do with that brush. Let's find out. Harry was a white dog with black spots. We saw that on the cover. Who liked everything, everything except getting a bath. How do you feel about baths? So one day when he heard the water running in the tub, dogs are so smart. He took the scrub brush. That's why he had that in his mouth. He was taking it away and buried it in the backyard. And then he ran away from home. I wonder where he's going to go. Did your dog ever run away from home? My dog did once. And it's really so upsetting until you find them. We did find them, so that's a good thing. He played where they were fixing the street. And you know what? He got very dirty. And then he played near the railroad. Now, for those of you who live in Garrison and near Cold Spring, you can walk to where the train goes by and see the railroad. But you can see that in this picture, Harry got pretty dirty. And then he played tag with the other dogs and got even dirtier. He was just full of mischief, wasn't he? He slid down a coal chute and got the dirtiest of all. In fact, he changed from a white dog with black spots to a black dog with white spots, just like it shows on the front. Although there were many other things to do, Harry began to wonder if his family thought that he had really run away. He felt tired and hungry too, so without stopping on the way, he ran back home. He saw all the people inside the restaurant eating at the table near the window. When Harry got to his house, he crawled through the fence and sat looking at the back door. Do you think they were going to let him in, or do you think they were out looking for him? One of the family looked out and said, "There's a strange dog in our backyard. By the way, has anyone seen Harry?" Why did they think it was a strange dog in their backyard? Anyone know? Well, remember, when Harry left the house, this is what he looked like. And now, when Harry came back, this is what he looked like. Yikes. I wonder why they didn't know who he was. Hi, Diane and the boys. Hi, Kate. When Harry heard this, he tried very hard to show them he was Harry. He started to do all his old clever tricks. He flip-flopped, and he flop-flipped. There he was doing all of his antics. He rolled over and played dead. He danced and he sang. He did these tricks over and over again. But everyone shook their head and said, "Oh no, that can't be Harry. That doesn't look like Harry." So they were pretty puzzled. And here they are, just walking back. They just say, "Nope, not Harry." Harry gave up and walked slowly toward the gate. And suddenly, he stopped. He ran to the corner of the garden and started digging furiously. Do you know what he's looking for in the garden? There was a hint at the beginning of the book. I think it had something to do with a brush, remember? Soon he jumped away from the hole and barking short, happy barks. You think they'll be able to tell it's him now? I think they will. He'd found the scrubbing brush and carried it in his mouth and ran into the house. Up the stairs he dashed with the family, following close behind. Do you know anybody who has a dog named Harry? I don't, but I have an uncle named Harry. He jumped into the bathtub and sat up begging, with the scrubby brush in his mouth, a trick he certainly had never done before. Why do you think he hadn't done that trick before? Because remember, He hated baths. So he never would have jumped in and showed them the brush because he hated to get a bath. This little doggie wants a bath, cried the little girl, and her father said, "Why don't you and your brother give him one?" Well, apparently they're still not making the connection that it's Harry. I don't know. Harry's bath was the soapiest one he ever had. It worked like magic. As soon as the children started to scrub, they began shouting, "Mummy, Daddy, look, look, come quick." What do you think they wanted to tell their parents? Let's see. "It's Harry, it's Harry, it's Harry," they cried. Harry wagged his tail and was very, very happy. His family combed and brushed him lovingly, and he became once again the white dog with black spots. It was wonderful to be home again. After dinner, Harry fell asleep in his favorite place, happily dreaming of how much fun it had been getting dirty. He slept so soundly he didn't even feel the scrubbing brush he'd hidden under his pillow. So that's where he put it so they wouldn't find it again. Or not too soon, anyway. Wasn't that a great book? I think it's such a cute story. So, how did you find your dog? Did you go to a pet shop? Or did you adopt it? How did you find it? I have a wonderful song about someone who goes to a pet shop and sees a dog that he likes in a window. Well, if you didn't go to a pet shop, maybe when you went to the rescue center, you just saw the dog that you really, really liked. But this is a little song about seeing a dog through a window. Some of you may know it. It's called "How Much Is That Doggie in the Window?" And here we go. How much is that doggie in the window? Bark, bark. The one with the black and white spots. Bark, bark, like Harry. How much is that doggie in the window? Bark, bark. The one with the long curly tail. Bark, bark. How much is that doggie in the window? I do hope that doggie's for sale. Bark, bark. So, that's a little song about someone who wanted to find a dog and hopes that that one is for sale. It's a cute little song. Maybe you can sing it later and you can recall how it was when you found your own dog. Okay, I don't know if any of you saw the preview prior to this. It must be must have a lot of pollen out there because you saw that I had to scratch my nose at the end. Anyway, but in that preview, I mentioned that we were going to draw a picture of a dog. I tried to make this one look like Harry, but you know, it's okay if it doesn't. But it's a dog, a white dog with black spots. And he's outside. He's not dirty though. He's outside in the grass where there is a ball. Here's a ball for him to play with. And there are some little daisies or dandelions growing. So I thought it might be fun if we could draw that dog today. So if you have a crayons or a marker or a pencil and paper, you could get them. If you don't have one handy, you can go get it. And while you're gone, we'll sing the song Bingo. Okay? There was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, there was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, there was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, there was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, there was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, and Bingo was his name. Oh, very good. So hopefully now you've returned with your crayons or markers or pencil. And the first thing we're going to do is just draw the start of the dog, the head. And then we're going to put a couple of ears on. All right. And now we're going to make the back of the dog and the tail. So just draw a line along the top, along here, and go up and make the tail. All right. And now we're going to draw his hind legs. So we're going to go down the back of the body like that. And we're going to draw one leg. And another leg. And now we're going to go right up to the front of the body. And then we're going to draw two more legs. One leg. And then we're going to attach another leg. And then we're going to connect the neck to the leg. And here we have a dog that looks a little like Harry. All right. So let's put a nose right there. There's the nose. And now we have to put an eye. So we put an eye. And then a little behind the eye, we're just going to put a line like that. I'll show you. Okay, and let's not forget a smile. And then dogs usually have some little black dots along here where their whiskers come out of. So let's just put a few black dots. Like that. Try to get up a little closer so you can see the black dots. All right. And there was something else about Harry. He wasn't just a plain white dog. He had black spots. So that's what I put, some black spots. I made one of his ears black, and I just put some black spots. You can put as many black spots as you want. This is what Harry looked like. Okay, so you can just put black spots anywhere you want. Maybe in the middle of his belly, maybe on his back, maybe on his foot, maybe the top of his back like that. All right. You can even put one over here, under his neck. There you go. And now, why don't we put him in the grass? So I happen to have two different color green markers, and I'm going to use both of them because if you look out at the grass in your yard, you will see there are some dark patches and some light. And to make the grass, you really just have to do some squiggles. Of course, if you want to color everything in after, you can. You can even add more color with your crayons. Okay, so I added some more grass. You can see the light and dark. If you would like to put a sun in the sky, you can. Because it is a sunny day here. I've added a sun to the picture. Okay. And should we give Harry a ball to play with? And maybe make a few little daisies or dandelions growing in the yard. And I think I'm going to give Harry a red ball to play with. All right. I'm going to put my red ball right here. But you can put your red ball anywhere you want. There you go. And there is a picture of the black and white dog that almost looks like Harry, but you can make him any color you want. You can make him a rainbow dog, anything you like. All right. Okay. A few things that I want to tell you. Wednesday morning, we have a sing and Zoom with Gabby, and you can sign up for that. If you go to our website, you can sign up for that. On Friday afternoons at 1:30, we have Spanish story time, and be sure to tune in with Miss Yerma. And coming up next week, we're having our summer reading kickoff, and we have Miss Stacy coming at 4:30 on Thursday, June 18th. If you go to our website, all these things are mentioned. And I hope to see you again next week. Let's finish up with our goodbye song. It's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. Hey ho, the merry-o, it's time to say goodbye. It was a great story time today. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoy your picture. I hope you liked reading about Harry. Maybe next week we'll read about another Harry adventure. Okay? All right, everyone. I hope you have a good week. Bye for now. Thanks for joining. Take care. Bye.